Hello to the Wealth University community. Well, I have a question for you. Are you ready to 10x your life this year? It's such a beautiful day here in Knysna. I want to invite you to the Wealth Weekend. So this is singularly the best event that we put on every year. It's a collaboration between ourselves and our family office. Now, what is a family office? They look after the wealthiest people in the world. They manage $1 billion for 65 families. And if they can do that for 65 families, then I fundamentally believe that they can do that for you. Now, for 2.5 days, we get in a room. It's not lectures, it is workshops, it is panels, it is Q&As. This is the way to get a seat at the table. You know, the top 1% get wealthier and wealthier every year because everyone else doesn't have access to a seat at that table. You don't have access to the right partners. You don't have access to the right deals. You don't have access to the right information, and you don't understand how to diversify properly. I'm not being horrible, it's a fact. That is why the 99%, by the age of 65 are either dead, broke, reliant on the government, or financially trapped. Why don't we change that for you? Why don't you get a seat at the table? All you got to do is click on the link below and you can literally join us at the Wealth Weekend. Now, in my opinion, it's best if you can literally join us live. I mean, look at this incredible environment. You get to come and meet people, you build trust, you shake their hand, look them in the eye, and actually spend and hang out with them for 3 days. And if you can't make it live, join us virtually. We literally have paid for proper camera crews to come in, proper audio, so that you can be part of the virtual environment. We've paid for someone to sit there and run the Zoom so that you can ask questions and everything else in terms of that process. Proximity is power. Get in the room, ask the right questions, get the right understanding so that you can go out, implement, execute, and get the same results as the wealthiest people in the world. Now, there's 3 reasons why you should attend the Wealth Weekend. The first is that, there's 3 themes basically. The first is diversification. Earlier this year, our family office, Garth Wellman and Anthony Dinham, when we did an event with our mastermind, said the most important thing in 2026 is diversification. Now, you fast forward then, it's been a tumultuous couple of months with the Iran crisis, 14 different countries now at war. We've got the Ukraine crisis, we've got the economies up and down. It's chaos. And what do? People feel they're fearful. They've got their eggs stuck in one basket, in one country, in one currency. What do? How do you diversify like the top 1%? What are the top 65 families that they're managing actually doing with their wealth? How are they executing? Come and be part of the conversation and understand what is true diversification. How do you get access to the right partners, the right deals, the right information, and to diversify properly? The second thing is all about answering this question. And it's a question I keep asking myself this year. How am I going to 10x my life? Okay, how do I 10x my business? How do I 10x my investments and my wealth? Well, we're going to be answering that. So we're bringing in one of our partners to talk about the Enneagram. Who are you? If you want to change anything in your life, the first thing you have to do is have awareness. Okay, so you have awareness first. Then you have understanding. And once you've got awareness and understanding, then you can actually execute and implement to get a better result. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're giving you awareness. We're going to give you understanding so you can raise your identity and you can truly get there. We're going to be talking about the Enneagram. We're going to be talking about resilience. What is the psychology of wealth? How do you actually understand what to do in these challenging times so you can make the right decisions? Not what you think, not what your friends say, not what your financial advisor says, not what your mother or husband or wife or father or whatever says. What are the best in the world doing? Learn from the best and implement and execute just like them. The third reason is all about AI. So we're going to be talking about AI, artificial intelligence. I've been working on a project now secretly for many, many months, over 2 years to be exact. We're launching it at the Wealth Weekend. And this is going to be how can you use AI to take your life to the next level, to take your business to the next level, and most importantly, to take your wealth to the next level. We're going to be launching this at the Wealth Weekend. Whether you join live or in virtual, you'll get the first access to this. And these are all reasons why you should be at the Wealth Weekend. But singularly, for me, the Wealth Weekend is the greatest excuse to get together, to spend 3 days with the family office, to spend 3 days with like-minded people. And whether you attend live or virtually, this is your opportunity to get a seat at the table. If you've ever felt like you're not invited to the club, if you're not part of that elite club, if you're not part of the top 1%, and you're not getting the right information, the right partners, well, this is your opportunity. We're inviting you now. You can literally click on the link below. You can come and join us live in person, or you can join us virtually at the event. I'll leave you with one final thought. If you want to 10x your life, if really truly changing this year and changing your life this year is important to you, then you need to do something different. You need to raise your identity. If you want 10x results, you need to create a 10x identity. How do you do that? You do that by being in the right environment. You do that by having proximity as power. You do that to hanging around successful and wealthy people who are already doing it, and by copying them and ideally even better partnering with them. This is your opportunity to 10x your life. I fundamentally believe this will be the single best thing that you'll do for you and your family in 2026, investing 2.5 days of your time to be part of this event. Click on the link below, and I look forward to seeing you there, and most importantly, from turning your dreams into plans and your plans into 10x results. Click on the link, and I'll see you there. Cheers.